Hello everyone, this is Casual Joe. Last week, my channel hit 1,000 subscribers. I've only been active for about 2 months and I never thought I would see this channel grow as fast as it did. I would like to thank everyone who's helped me get this far. I really appreciate your support. Thank you. To celebrate this milestone, I'll be answering some questions posted by this community. Let's jump right in. First question comes from Reiki Master. He asks, "What's your nationality and where are you from?" Right now, I live in Southern California, but I was born in the Philippines. I immigrated here as a child and I have been living here ever since. I still know the language though, so shout out to my viewers from the Philippines. Next question comes from Kai, who wants to know, "Are you a student or a full-time worker?" Neither. I graduated a few years back and I'm trained in medical science. I've been working in the medical field for the last 10 years. As to which profession I actually work in, I'm not sure I can say, so I'll keep that confidential for now. But currently, I'm in between jobs because of COVID. I've worked in big hospitals, up close to really ill patients, and this pandemic had me fearing for my family's safety. I didn't want to bring that home. I have a young daughter I need to protect, so I'm taking a break from medical work. Next question. Several people wanted to know, who is my favorite Genshin character? This is a tough question for me to answer because they're also lovable. MiHoYo does a great job with character design. But if I were asked who I've simped for the most, I've got to say easy, Hu Tao. I'm really big on anime, and one of my favorite voice actresses is Rie Takahashi. She voices a lot of great characters like Takagi-san, Megumin from Konosuba, Emilia from ReZero, among many others. My next favorite character I've simped for would be Ayaka. Same reason as Hu Tao. As soon as I found out that her Japanese voice actress was going to be Saori Hayami, I knew I had to get her. Most of the time, I simp for characters voiced by my favorite voice actresses. Soon I'll be adding Yae Miko to this list because she's voiced by Ayane Sakura. Story-wise, my favorite character is Zhongli. I love any story he's in. I feel like he's a great character both in lore and gameplay. Do you guys remember the God of Salt storyline? That is easily one of my most favorite stories in Genshin so far. As for which teams are my favorite, I will have to say it's Hu Tao Geo. It's been my dream team since I got Hu Tao. And this finally became achievable yesterday after the patch went live. I got my hands on Albedo. I'm gonna make a video about him soon. I like this team because it outputs consistently strong damage both to single target and multiple enemies. Hu Tao and Xingqiu are great for single target, while Albedo and Zhongli with Geo Resonance provide shields and area of effect damage. My second favorite team will have to be the Child or Tartaglia Vape team. This team is very well-rounded. It's great against single target. It's even better against multiple enemies. It has high damage potential, great for speedruns, and it's very satisfying whenever Child or Tartaglia's burst lands. Moving forward, I've also been asked what my favorite animes are. As I mentioned before, I'm really into animes and mangas. I've seen well over 200 animes so far. If I have to pick which are my top animes, I'm gonna have to go with the ones I've rewatched for enjoyment. Easily on top of my list will have to be Konosuba. I've seen the show and the movie so many times. It's really funny to me, and you could feel that the voice actors are just having a lot of fun voicing their characters. Another show I've rewatched several times is this old anime called Azumanga Daioh. It's basically a school slice of life comedy anime about a group of girls just doing funny things. And this last one would have to be Ore Monogatari. If you know about this rom-com, you know what I'm talking about. I love it. Story-wise, my top animes are Full Metal Alchemist, Steins Gate, and most recently, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. I never thought I'd actually read ahead in any light novels before I got into slime. Its story is just so good, and I can't wait until they animate volume 16 of the book. So far, season 2 of Slime ended with volume 6, and I don't even know how many years they'll take to catch up to volume 16, but I'll wait. I can go on and on about anime, and I could probably fill this entire video, but we have to move on to the next question. If you have any anime recommendations or manga recommendations, please leave it in the comments and I'll check it out. Next question is, how long have I been playing Genshin? I started playing Genshin Impact back in January of 2021. I remember Albedo's banner was the banner that was up at the time. What sucks actually about getting into the game at this point was that I missed my chance to get Festering Desire. Now, I don't know if they'll ever bring back those event weapons, but I really missed out. My first 5-star character was Diluc from the Noel banner, and my first ever rate up 5-star was Ganyu. I originally intended to be free to play, but that ended when Hu Tao came out and I lost my 50-50 to Keqing. That especially hurt because I skipped the Keqing banner so that I could save enough Primo Gems for Hu Tao, but I guess you can't win them all. Next question is, if you could get a character to C6 for free, which character will it be and why? If I could get a free C6 character, I would have to go with Zhao. From what I've seen, he's the only character whose gameplay and style changes at C6. He's insane with that last constellation and becomes basically a dash bot. It looks really fun and I want to try it. Next question is, do you plan on streaming? This is in the plans. I plan on eventually streaming in the future, but right now I'm trying to get the proper equipment and setup in order to be able to do this. As for which platform I'll be on, be it Twitch or YouTube, I still have to do my research. Are you thinking of diversifying your channel content? This is also in the works. Doing just Abyss runs can get pretty boring. I have several ideas I'm working on for future videos, and this video and the voice reveal is a means to achieve that goal. I knew eventually I had to do a voice reveal so that I can work on my future content, like guides, tutorials, events, character builds, etc. Well, that about wraps it up for the questions. If you have more questions for me, please leave it in the comments. If I can answer them, I will. And maybe we can do another Q&A in the future. But again, I would like to thank you all for your support. It makes me incredibly happy that I'm able to help people and have people enjoy what I make. This has been my first venture into YouTube, and I've had to learn everything basically from scratch. From recording, video editing, Photoshop. So far, it's been overly positive, my experience, and I look forward into making more videos in the future. This has been Casual Joe, and I'll see you guys next time.